Hi everybody, welcome to True Wants. We're here, we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button you find right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell that's beside that subscribe button, and I always recommend that you press it. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will send you one email notifying you that I just uploaded a brand new video. You will see in your inbox the picture and the title of the video, and if you press on the picture, it acts like a shortcut and it takes you directly to the video. It's something I use and I enjoy, and I always want to make sure that you guys know about it as well. All right, because I do upload a lot and sometimes my videos are time sensitive and I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button and ring that bell and you'll be all set. In that same area, there is a thumbs up button. This is really important on the YouTube platform. So if you have a moment, I would really appreciate that you guys would press it for me. It just means that you're enjoying my content and you're kind of telling YouTube about me, so they will put my videos in front of other people that like this type of content. They just haven't had the opportunity to meet me yet on this huge platform. So I'm thanking you in advance for doing that thumbs up for me. So thank you. It'll turn blue. You'll see that it's registered. The number should go up, but it's important. So thank you. All right. Today, I got an ULTA box, as you saw in the thumbnail, from ULTA. And it's been a long time since I purchased from ULTA. When I first moved, I'm originally from Canada. I'm living full-time now in the States, if you're new to the channel. And I could not wait to go into ULTA and purchase from ULTA. I love everything ULTA. You couldn't not get me to go to ULTA. We had Sephora in Canada and it was fine. But there's something about ULTA because it has drugstore and it has the higher end products. Their point system is fantastic. I was platinum for the longest time. This is the first year that I'm not platinum, and I think it's always because of how much I'm purchasing or getting out of the subscription boxes that we're getting on the channel. When I started my channel, I had one BoxyCharm box because that's all they had. And on Ipsy, I had that $12 sample bag because that's all that Ipsy had. So as those grew, my channel grew, and I grew with finding out more and more about products, and I realized I was not purchasing in retail as much. I got an email from ULTA saying that they missed me, and they sent me down $15. And it's funny because I used to wait for those 21 days of beauty. And even when this one came around, it was all products that I've already used and enjoyed. And I really didn't need to stock up on anything yet because I'm trying so many new things. So I didn't even end up buying anything on the 21 days. So I had to really go in and really look around to see if there was something that I wanted that I really didn't even know if I was going to be able to use that $15 because you had to buy up to $50 to get it marked down by that $15. And you also need, I think, during the sale, it was $35 for free shipping, but normally it's $50. Plus they had a free mascara from this brand called Florence, which I wasn't familiar with. So I got a lot for I ended up spending, I think in total around $35. I'm going to share with you everything that I did, because I shopped there very smart, for the simple reason that I didn't have any needs and I really didn't have any wants. But I did have items that I had in the back of my head that if I ever saw them and they were at a great price, I would get it. So when I got that $15, I went in and I started shopping around and putting stuff in the cart. And at that time, I was seeing a lot of emails from this Makeup Revolution about this color book, which sounded like such a great idea because one side of the palette was all the colors from a theme. So if it was all the browns, it was all the colors of brown. And then on the other side of the palette, it was shimmer shades. But the reviews were so mixed in the comments that I kind of left them like in the cart. There was another one that I read in an Allure magazine a while ago about this LA girl. An LA girl I ended up picking up one time when I was at ULTA, and it was got to be at least a year ago because I know I did a video on that. I'll see if I can find it, and if it's worthwhile, I'll link it in the comments in the description box down below. It was really inexpensive, and I was shocked by the quality of the products, the shadows that were inside, and I've worn it and enjoyed it, and that was that. Then they came out with these pro palettes, which really intrigued me, and I didn't know that it was going to be ever available at ULTA. I saw that it was available at CVS, and CVS also has some great deals, and it was always something that was in the back of my mind. I went into ULTA to check, all the items in the cart, and I figured I'd be ready to check out. I go to checkout, and then of course some of these color books were already sold out because they got reduced from $20 to $10. So there was one left. So you'll be seeing one of them here because I ended up picking up that one for sure. And then, because when there's only one left, I said, I got to try it. I got to know about it. And it ended up being 50% off for $10. I figured it was worth giving it a shot. So even if it was as bad as some of the girls wrote, but possibly maybe as good as some of the other girls wrote, I'll be able to make up my own mind for $10. So the LA Girl was the other one that they had a sale going on that if you bought two, you got one free. And so they came out with some new palettes that are these gorgeous, gorgeous. Do you see just alone for the packaging, I was shocked how beautiful this was. And they're very heavy. So I ended up picking the two newest ones, which were these two. And these are normally $15.99 each. So I had to buy two of them to be able to get a third one for free. And I wanted to make sure to stay within the same dollar amount so that the third free one would make perfect sense to me. So the two that I picked up, like I said, these are the most recent ones that are available now everywhere. And this one is the LA Girl Break Free. It looks like it's more the purple tones, and then the one that's in the tones that I love, which is the warm tones. It has all the colors on the back. I'll open them up and I'll show them to you guys. And then the last one that I picked up, which was the free one, has a Smash product inside. So I'm going to try to open it as best that I can to be able to show you what's inside. But I did already write to ULTA because it's been a long time. Like I said, I didn't know how they handled any issues, but they were fantastic. I spoke with someone immediately when it arrived. I took pictures of everything. They didn't ask for any of that. She simply said, not a problem. They saw that it was still available in stock. They said they're going to ship me out a brand new one, and they're going to be sending me within 24 to 72 hours a shipping label that I could use to send back this damaged one. So really, really happy how it was handled. I guess it was a no issue because this was still available, and in stock. So that worked out well. But like I said, I'll open this to show you that as well. The other items that I ended up picking up is from The Ordinary. I saw a couple of people do this because this is also brand new. And I think I can't even remember who, and I apologize. I should write down when I see certain people that I really enjoy watching. Anyways, so one person had it in the one that was a lighter one, and then this one was just in full coverage. And I always prefer full coverage because I feel with full coverage, you can always use a dampened sponge to kind of make it not as full coverage. Whereas I find with the lighter ones, you have to layer and layer, and I don't like layering that much foundation because as you get older, any crease, from laugh lines or whatever they are, it'll go in them. I don't care if you're 20 or if you're, over 20. So that's what this is here. So it was hard to choose which color. I went onto this website of this brand, The Ordinary, to see. I'm doing the best. We'll do some swatching. We'll see how good it is. And then that's what I did with this one here. And I think I ended up, I should mark and see what I wrote with the color that's in here. I might have marked it on my paper. I'll see if I did. And that's what I have here. Oh, it says here 2.0N. So to me, that was like either light, medium, or medium. But I always try to get all my foundations in the N, which simply means neutral. It means your skin is not cool tone and it's not too warm. So, and usually they say if you look good in silver jewelry, you're more cool tone. If you look good in gold jewelry, you're more warm tone. If your veins are green and if you're warm, if they're blue, you're cool. I've got a mixture of blue and green veins, and I feel I look okay in both silver and whatever. So I think I'm a neutral, and that's how I end up always picking up neutral. So I had to get to that $50 mark, and WetnWild came out with some brand new palettes also that were inexpensive, that were $8.99. I was thinking of those, but because there was a sale on for the LA Girl, that was the buy two get one, I figured that one, simply for that reason alone. And so I picked up one of the new lip colors from their new cafe line. This one's called Coffee Tea, and I don't even know which color I picked up, but this is what this guy looks like here, and we'll do a swatch of her. And then there was, if you bought anything in an eye section, they ended up giving you a free $14 mascara from this brand called Florence. And I know nothing about this brand, so if any of you know about this brand or you have tried this product, please leave it in the comments down below for me and for everyone else that reads our comments. It says it's a built to lash mascara, and it's by Florence Mills. I'm not familiar with who that is either. I apologize. Okay, so like I said, I did really, really well. I mean, I paid the $15.99 times 3 would have been $47.97. I only paid $31.98 for that because it was, you know, the $15.99. I got the $14 mascara for free. The Makeup Revolution I told you was $20. It was reduced to $10. I got this was only $6.90, which I think is crazy. And then the Wet n Wild, I think I paid $2.99 for this. I also had a $3 because I must have had that stored somewhere from when I was platinum that was left over or something. But when you're platinum, your points don't expire. So they just kept rolling over year after year. Now that I'm not platinum, they sent me a note that it's going to expire. So I had that $15 that they missed me, and then I had the $3. So I had $18 that I was able to take off this order, and that's how I was able to get the order down to, like I said, that, you know, just over $35, which still enabled me to get the free shipping. So everything worked out, and I just wanted to be able to show you what's inside the palettes here so you guys can see what the colors are. This is the color book one that we're talking about. This was in CB03. This is what the palette looks like. It is beyond stunning. One side has all those warm colors, and it even has some dark colors here that can help. So you can really get a full eye look, you know, without going to another palette with this. I really was concerned because I didn't think, I thought it was all going to be the oranges, you know, and these beautiful new, you know, colors that are starting to be ones that I gravitate to. And the yellows are just stunning in here. And the yellows have been my new color that I run to. And then it comes, I cannot believe how inexpensive these are. And then it came with this shield that's in the middle that's a full plastic. And the other side is the exact same colors, but with shimmers in them. So I don't know if the camera's picking everything up, but these are absolutely, absolutely stunning. So like I said, I'm going to play and see how good this is, but for $10 for that many colors and a Revolution, Makeup Revolution, I think is an absolute win. And this is a brand, I think that's out of the UK. It's, I think, one of their lesser expensive brands, but I have tried other products from Revolution. I think I've tried their foundation and I've tried their concealer and I've enjoyed it. So this is, I think, going to be my first dab into something like this. But like I said, I watched so many different girls with this to try to make up my mind, and I really didn't know what to do. I did put them in the cart. I was going to buy all, you know, I think it came in like 5 different ones, a gray one, a brown one, this one, it came a blue one, I think, a purple one, a green one, like all the ranges. So you could have gotten this book collection of every single one for $10 each. I think was an absolute steal, but I guess a lot of other girls thought so too, and that's why I only ended up with the one that was available. And this one here is the LA Girls called Break Free, and this one, they're both called Break Free. Let's just see what, this is 16 color eyeshadow palette, and they both say Break Free. There's no other name on here. So you'll know that by opening it up, the warm colors in this, oh my God, there's a huge, huge full mirror here. Let me see if I can, I have an Allure Beauty box here. Let me see if I can use the back of the box maybe to, yeah, I'll do my best. Okay, there is a shield on here. So I'm just gonna lift this up so you guys can see. And that's the typical, you know, colors that are, let me see if I can take this shield off. I didn't even open this, guys, before we sat down. No, it's really taped in. I don't want to ruin anything, so I'll leave it for now. So this is the colors that are here. So it's all those browns and yellows. It has some shimmers in here. To me, it looks like a perfect palette. So really, really excited to get that. And then the other one is in, like, I can't get over the outside of this packaging, looks like it's going to be in the purple tones. Oh, wow. This is just as beautiful too. And it's, you know what's nice? It's not just purple tones. It's really got a fantastic array of colors. Oh, I hope the camera's picking this up, and that you guys aren't getting too much of a glare. And that's what this one looks like here. So like I said, for $15.99, these were a steal, but to be able to get 2 and then get 1 free, I think was absolutely fantastic. And when they first came out with this, it was this one that was called the Pro line. This one was called the LA Pro Artistry. There was one that had all the neutral tones in it too, but I figured because I picked up that warm one, I wanted to pick one up that had a little bit more color to it. So if I wanted to pull, I can. But like I said, I'm gonna try to lift this up and try not to make too much of a mess that you guys can see, because there's that smashed one on the bottom there. And I figure if I lift this up, and it was funny because I knew something was smashed because those little particles were all over everything in the container that it came in. So this is what this is here. And I was a little surprised that it wasn't packaged better, but out of all of the thing that I received, this one was the only one that had that small little problem there on the top that you're seeing. So this has a lot of the colors that I'm finding on the bottom, which would be really, really fun to use. And like I said, they handled it really well. So hopefully I'll get the other one, the replacement for this one, that will be in good condition, and then I'll be able to play with it. But right now this I'm putting aside so that we will be able to have it ready for when that ticket comes with the prepaid shipping to send it back to them. So I ended up getting the 3 palettes. So this one is from their original series. There were 2. One had more brown tones, and then this one, and it was called the Pro Artistry. And then the newest one is the one that's called Break Free, with this gorgeous, gorgeous, stunning packaging here. And then I ended up with the color book. Like I said, this one is in CB03, the Ordinary, which I'm going to try. And you know what, let me swatch this for you guys so you guys can see the colors, so maybe that will help you guys make a decision too. So here we go. That's what it looks like there. Oh, it feels beautiful, and it's really, the coverage looks stunning. I think that'll be a good color. So really happy about that. And then the last item here, I didn't take it out of the packaging, so I don't know if I can swatch this, guys, for you, because I am the worst at opening packages. Oh, maybe we'll get lucky. Now you'll know why I try to open things up before I sit down here. But like I said, the package came and I wanted to get this video done for you guys. So this is what this one looks like here. And we'll do a little, oh, also really pretty. Really, really pretty. WetnWild is such a find. I enjoy their eyeshadow palettes. I enjoy their glosses. I enjoy their foundations. The WetnWild for me is such a find at the drugstore. I mean, $2.99 for a lip is insane, and they're just stunning, and they're always on trend with their colors. But the quality of their products I really, really, really enjoy. And a lot of times they do what, a lot of the girls call dupes, but to me it's the right colors. So it's easy to say it's a dupe for something, but it's usually that the color scheme is the one that you really fell in love with, which is why you bought that $40 or $50 palette anyways. So if you can get it at the drugstore for $5, it's an absolute win to even try. So WetnWild is a brand that I always recommend if you want to look at a good drugstore brand that I have used that's really inexpensive. WetnWild is definitely there. There are more expensive brands at the drugstore that I enjoy as well, like Milani and a lot of others, but WetnWild was the first brand that I really went to look at the drugstore to find out more about it, and everything that I tried I was really impressed. And then again, please tell me about this Florence Mills, because that was free. And I always love, introducing myself to new brands. So that's everything that I got at ULTA with that fantastic deal and having that $18 to spend. But I had to spend up to $50 to be able to get that $18 off. And then I ended up looking in their sale section, and they had the buy 2 get 1, which is why we have the 3 LA Girl palettes here. And this was already reduced to $10 from $20. So everything was an absolute win. Otherwise, the 2 full price items were inexpensive enough. Under $7 and under $3. So it was an absolute win. So always love to share my deals with you guys. And then if you've tried any of these products, I'd love you guys to leave in the comments down below what you think about them and how you're enjoying them or not enjoying them. I just would love to know. All right. Once again, everybody, I appreciate always that you take any time out of your day that you choose to spend it with me here. So thank you. But always during this time, it's important that everybody continues to stay safe and stay well. And I'll see you all in my next video. Take care and bye-bye for now.